All right, what is up, my peeps? Good day to you. I don't really know what to expect here, but I figured today I'd talk about sponsorships and how you get them, what you could ask for, what you can expect, and so on, etc. So one of the things, I'm wearing this hat here. This is not exactly a sponsorship, but I'm going to give them props anyway. This is from a company called Demons Behind Me, and hired me to do some modeling for them. I just got in the mail a package from another sponsor, and I don't know what's in here exactly. I have a general idea. I might even have one or two of the items that are in here already because we have been doing various things over the last 6 months or so, but I figured I'd start by opening this up and see what we got. Here, use my knife here, and we're starting to open the bag. So they gave me a bag. This is the first time I've gotten a gift bag set up like this from these guys. Now, this company, I'm going to first and foremost say thank you very, very much for reaching out to me and allowing me to do more stuff with you guys. I originally reached out to them first, and I'll tell you who they are. They are Alpha Gear Watches. They make smartwatches, and it was for my other channel with my wife, a brand new channel about exploring Florida. I thought my wife needed a new smartwatch. She had an Apple Watch. It was kind of at the end of its days, and at the time we didn't really have the money to buy another smartwatch, let alone an Apple, which is usually the more expensive of them. So I reached out to Alpha Gear, and at first they said, yeah, sure, we'll do something with you, but I'll send you one watch for free. I'll take a chance on you, and then you could do a review on it or just a little shout out, and then we'll go from there. Well, it turned from that into they've sent me like 4 or 5 watches over the last 6 months. They had me review a watch that was brand new. I have the packaging that's not even their like packaging that would be for retail. Anyway, long story short, they treated me really, really well, and I think I've treated them well too. I've done a bunch of different shout outs, reviews, testimonials, stuff like that online, and they must be happy because they reached out. They said, hey Greg, we would really like you to check out a couple new watches. And I said, hey, yeah, I'd love to, although one of the watches I'm pretty sure I have for sure. But it's okay because they make great gifts, and my whole family, my son has the first watch that I asked for. It's actually my favorite. It's called the Raptor Pro. He's an EMT, and he uses it on his job. So anyway, I told these guys, I said, hey, love to do some sort of review on whatever products I was like. I noticed that you have other stuff besides watches. It'd be cool to do an everyday carry setup. So when you're dealing with sponsorships, a lot of times you got to get that dialogue going back and forth. But once you have that dialogue going, don't be scared to ask for more, but also ask them what they think of your ideas, how you could be of value to them. And with Alpha Gear, what it was for me is I said, hey, I love your watches. I carry a knife, I carry a wallet, I carry various things. I noticed that you guys have some of that stuff. It'd be cool to do an everyday carry thing, and I'm going to do a review on that later. But so I'm pretty sure what's in this bag is an everyday carry setup. I really, from a masculine, manly, macho, Rambo loving type of guy that I am, I love that this gift bag is army green. Just gonna say that right off the gear. Alpha Gear is a very macho machismo company that makes tough products. So I'm gonna just reach in and just start grabbing stuff out of here. All right, yeah, so this is the one. I'm pretty sure I already have this, but I love it. I love this watch. This is the Commander, and I haven't had a chance to review it, so I will be doing a review for these guys with this watch. This is the Commander. I'm gonna set that down. And then this is the Alpha, and I do not have this watch. This is a different watch. That one looks really cool as well. The boxes, I'm just gonna pull these up here. The boxes are different, yet the same. They definitely know how to package their stuff up. I think I could give them some suggestions in the future, just because I do have a very strong background when it comes to graphic design. That's what I did for many years. This Alpha watch has a little bit more style in the box than this Commander watch, but I actually think the Commander watch is a more stylish watch. So maybe streamline that. Other than that, there's more in the box. I'm not sure what it is. I'm guessing this is a wallet, and I will open that up here in a minute. Nothing on the package that says. So another thing I would tell Alpha Gear, and Alpha Gear, just so you know, if you guys ever want another graphic designer or just some input, I'm down to help you out there. But this doesn't say what it is, so that's my constructive criticism. There's 2 more items in here. This looks like a pocket knife, which is great for an everyday carry setup. And then this, another knife. This is a survival type of knife. It's got several blades and different things. Let's see. Cool multi-tool knife. So I bet you these bits probably, all right. So you put this on there and now you have a screwdriver, you got Allen wrench, keys, you got Phillips, and various things. So that's really cool, actually. That will be in my little survival kit that I have. Anyway, there's also tools on the back, bottle opener, another type of bottle opener. This looks like it's also for the tools. So it gives you a little angle tool and things. Super cool, Alpha Gear. I like it. It's one of those things that you could never have enough gadgets in your toolbox, you know. Everything's nicely silk screened. You got their logo right here. It says Be Unstoppable on here. Lots of really cool stuff here. There's another tool in there, but I'll figure that out later. All right, so put that back in. Nice little all-around tool like the company Leatherman, not to give other shout outs, but that's the idea. Just an all-around tool. I'm gonna open up this other one. This is a regular pocket knife, and their packaging is really good. It's hard for me to get into. All right, got it. So this is cool. It's got a little carabiner clip, so you can put it on like if you have a jacket or whatever. Just a regular little knife. Cool. This is the type of stuff that everybody, when you're out and about and you're doing stuff out in the wilderness, this is the type of stuff that you may need. And when I'm out doing photography, I need to like use a knife to cut certain things or whatever. So this is a great little everyday carry tool. This is great if I have a belt on and stuff like that. I'm gonna set those there. I'm gonna open up what I assume is the wallet. And I only assume that because I know that they have a wallet. They kind of mentioned possibly setting me up with what would be my everyday carry. So without further ado, on the inside here, so it says Alpha Gear Everyday. So there's the $20 gift card in here for Alpha Gear, which what I'll do is I'll give this away to one of my watchers. That is awesome. And Alpha Gear, you didn't have to do that, but that's pretty awesome. And then in here it says, did you like your wallet? Send us a review and make money with us. So you can order a wallet from Alpha Gear or a watch or any of their products that you can actually make money with Alpha Gear. I don't actually make money with Alpha Gear. I am going to set that up to where there's affiliate links, but I just haven't got around to it. So anyway, cool wallet. Put a couple credit cards in there, your ID. Very simple place for other business cards or whatever you'd want to put in there. And like I said, a couple of credit cards. That's all you need. You don't need a shit ton of stuff. In fact, I usually have too much stuff in my wallet, so this is going to be a refreshing change. I'm going to set that to the side here. Like I said, there's a $20 gift card here that I will actually give away. Open up the Alpha Watch, which I have not seen this one in person yet. So this is the Alpha Watch. There is a user's manual in here. You always get like cool stickers. I didn't see a sticker in the wallet and stuff like that, which free sticker is cool. All right, here's the watch, and it's got a really big face on it. Actually, bigger than I thought. I actually really like that. All right, and then on the back, you have to peel like stickers off and stuff like that. You gotta, make sure to scan the QR code when it comes time. I'm gonna see if there's any charge on here at all. Yep, it says hello. Oh, there's a flashlight on here. That is cool. That is handy. I'm not gonna go through all that right now because there's a setup process involved. But how cool is that? There is a flashlight. That would come in super handy. I don't know if you guys could see that. There you go. Come in super handy when it's dark out and I'm trying to find keys or anything else. That is really cool. Like I said, I didn't know what to expect this time around. You got a charging cable, and they give you screen protectors, which I never use. And part of the reason why is I've found that their watches just work really well, and I just don't have good luck with stickers over things. So put that stuff back like that. I'm gonna set this to the side, and I'm gonna pull out the Commander watch. I do actually have this watch already, and I don't know if the owners of the company knew that. One of the reps sent me one because I requested it for review purposes, and I'm sure this is the same one. This one I will probably give away. I'll do another review on it. In the box, you're gonna get stickers, user manuals, you're going to get charging cable and warranties and whatnot. So I'm going to put that right back in there. It's brand new, maybe. There we go. So again, so this is the Commander watch. A little bit of constructive criticism from my sponsors. You did a pretty good job with the design and stuff, but you can't see how impressive the screen is on this one as far as size-wise. Versus this one, you can't really tell that it's a cool metal design. And there's just little things like, I would streamline that just a little bit, just because I would feature the main feature, like, you know, and maybe put on the box, like with the Alpha, it has features like that flashlight that the other ones don't have. So that's cool. I would put all metal design on here, and maybe talk about how big the face is on this one versus the other ones. Just a couple constructive criticisms there, but man, let me tell you, actually I'm gonna get out there the knife, and so I'm gonna take this little gadget here, flip it around, and we're gonna just look. We got the Commander watch, we've got the Alpha watch, really big face, got the all working tool knife, we've got the little carabiner knife, and we got the little money clip wallet with a nice little military green bag. So this is what I was saying, these two watches kind of serve two different purposes. This one has a much bigger face, and for my old eyes, this is going to be really nice. This one is a little more dressy. It's a metal band. It's very sleek, very heavy, and nice, but still very rugged. This is what I'd wear if I was going out to say a nice dinner or meeting, doing a job interview, or something like that, but I still wanted a nice watch. This one I would definitely be like my outdoors, go to town, get stuff done, just everyday watch. This is a great everyday tool that has a lot of functionality. I don't wear a belt a lot, so this wouldn't be my everyday tool, but still pretty cool. This little pocket knife here with the carabiner would definitely be more of my everyday carry. It's not super big, just very sleek, and like I said, you could clip it onto clothing or whatever. Then you got your wallet, which has got all your basic needs. You place to put some money, place to have your ID, a couple of credit cards, additional cards or information. And we're going to just leave it at that. That's Alpha Gear. Alpha Gear has been really gracious to me. They're doing really good stuff. I am going to just let everybody know I don't get paid from Alpha Gear directly. They do give me products to test out and give my valid opinion. They don't tell me what to say. They give me free reign. I have given them videos and did kind of a high production, and they said, hey, could we get the kind of the raw version of that video, just so they could make videos off of it. And I was more than happy with it, but they haven't financially compensated me. So when a sponsor offers you something, you got to figure out where you're at in your career, I guess. And when Alpha Gear sponsored me, they literally were very blunt. They're like, hey, listen, you don't have a ton of subscribers. And this was to my new channel that I started with my wife. I later on told them, I was like, hey, I'd be happy to talk about you guys on my other channels. And I think that's why I stood out to them, is I wasn't just trying to get a free watch and then do the little 30-second videos for them. I literally was like, hey, I would like to utilize your products and really tell you what I think about them. And so they've continued on. Like I said, they have given me 4 or 5 watches over the last 6 months. They just sent me the package that I just showed you. but I haven't financially gotten compensated. And this is not a knock on them. Literally, you have to prove yourself as a value to a company. So I think I'm at that stage where Alpha Gear recognizes that I'm not just trying to get a free watch and everything. I am going to, part of my sponsorship deal, I'll be doing a little video on each one of these watches and the everyday carry stuff. And then I will talk about it on my socials and stuff like that. I'm hoping to set up a deal where I get compensated if other people buy stuff. I'm going to have an affiliate link set up and stuff like that. I haven't done that yet. Alpha Gear, I do plan on doing that. All right, so I do plan on getting affiliate links set up with all the companies that I work with, because if I actually use the product and am endorsing it, I want people to be able to get good deals on it and whatnot. You know, I want people to get good deals on this stuff. And the only way that, at this stage of my career, the only way to keep getting endorsed by these companies is by treating them well. And then the only way to get paid is to pitch their product and make a couple dollars off each one. At some point down your career, you want to have them actually give you a paycheck of some sort. And like with Alpha Gear, with me personally, I would love to go out, and they happen to be based in Miami. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, about 5-hour drive. I would love to go down there and do some product photography for them, do some lifestyle shoots, do some real work testing and stuff, and work it out to where I get paid for that. And that's down the road. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys about the process of getting sponsored. And the process of getting sponsored is usually either A, you get so big that sponsorships just come out of the woodworks and they come to you, or B, which is where I was at when I got sponsored by Alpha Gear, you send them a message. You say, hey, I'm so-and-so, I really like your products, what kind of presence I have on social media, and I would really like to work with you. With Alpha Gear, it was easy. My friend bought an Alpha Gear watch. He loved it. I thought, man, those look pretty cool. And I was doing a lot of outdoor rugged photography. And so it just fit. I was like, you know what? I should also get a watch, but I didn't have the money for it. And so I reached out. And the rest is history. They literally said, hey, you know what? We'll take a chance on you. We liked the way you approached us. We're going to send you a watch. And then I countered with them. I was like, hey, that's great. I'm glad that you like what I got going on. But I really want to get my wife a watch as well. And we're doing this other channel together. If I get a watch by myself, it's not really fair. They came back and they said, you know what? We'll do that. We'll send you out a watch. Strangely enough, they actually just sent me one, the one I wanted, which was the Raptor Pro. A little shout out to them. And then unfortunately, I lost that to my son because he really liked it. And I think it'll help in his career as an EMT. But my wife wears her watch diligently every single day, and she absolutely loves it. There's things about any product that you may get that you will find that you don't like, and but when you do product reviews, try and find as much about them that you do like, and emphasize that. It is okay when you're doing a product review to give some feedback. It doesn't have to be negative, but just give some feedback. And I believe that a company will appreciate that and they will continue working with you. It's not a standard. I can't speak for all companies, but from my experience, like with Demons Behind Me, this company here, they're, like I said, they're not a direct sponsor, but they do hire me as a model for them. And with my background, the media company that's controlling them is very open to my ideas, and sure, they may not use them, but they are open to hearing about them. So be yourself, be authentic, but don't be overbearing. If you are overbearing by nature, then maybe tame it down a little, reel it in. But aside from that, be authentic, be yourself. I have, since these guys and other companies, I am in the process of sending out sponsorship letters, which is what you have to do. You have to let them know that you exist. And once you're so big, once you're a Peter McKinnon or one of these other great YouTubers, people are going to come out of the woodwork and everybody's going to want to work with you. In the beginning, when you are first starting out, I wouldn't say take what you could get, but be diligent in the fact that these people don't know who you are. So you have to be diligent to introduce yourself. I've sent things out. I sent things out to a lens company recently that just sells these cheap lenses, and there's a couple of them out there. And they said no. You know, I think they're hoping for the Peter McKinnons to come out of the woodworks. Unfortunately, I don't think that'll work for them because fun toy to play with, but it's not a serious filmmaking tool. So they would be better off getting with a smaller creator like myself or yourselves. But send out the letters, send out the message saying, hey, this is who I am and this is what I'm about. This is what I think I could do for you. And in the beginning, you may just get a free watch out of the deal. You may get this really badass clothing. So with Demons Behind Me, I've gotten a small wardrobe, and it's been a blessing because I don't do laundry a whole lot, so it's been nice to get some new stuff. They also have paid me. They paid me for modeling, and that might be kind of how you approach it. If you got a unique look or style about you, you know, maybe you could get sponsored that way and be paid as a working model. Lots of ways to skin a cat, like they say. That's how I go about sponsorships. Is I personally will write a letter. If you don't know how to write a sponsorship letter, the simple thing is you introduce yourself, you tell them who you are, what you're about, how you could benefit them, and what you want from them. And then that's it. That's simple and sweet. If you don't feel confident enough about doing that, go to ChatGPT and say, I would like to get a sponsorship deal with Alpha Gear watches, and could you write me a nice letter? It'll come up. It'll sound like every other fake letter, so you will want to tweak that and make it your own, but it'll get you a start. Go out and try and get some sponsorships. Having ad revenue coming in from YouTube is great. You can't depend on it. You can't guarantee people are going to watch your videos. None of that is guaranteed. So if you get a sponsorship deal, you will have some sort of guarantee, whether it be just in products or some financial compensation. You'll have the start of something that's very regular. So like with my deal with Demons Behind Me, they hire me on a regular basis to model some of their clothes. With Alpha Gear, they send me gear and they have me test it out and give my honest opinion. And so I have a source of revenue coming in. I have other friends that have done lots of other different things, and I myself in other fields have gotten sponsored by big companies. I've even been sponsored by a big energy drink company, which I won't name here because they're not paying me to right now. So the way you get those is literally by saying, hey, I am Greg, insert your name instead of mine. This is what I'm about. This is what I think I could do for you. And what I need from you is your product, some compensation or something to that effect. And that's it. So that's in a nutshell, getting sponsored. Be nice, be courteous, and don't be let down if they say no, because you'll get more no's than yeses. And if you get more yeses than no's, you're doing something right, and I need to take lessons from you. But just go out there and try it. If you go to a big Fortune 500 company, they'll probably tell you no, more times than not, unless you have something very special. If you go to a medium to smaller companies, they also may tell you no, but it could be for different reasons. It could be because they've exhausted their advertising budget, or they aren't seeking out sponsorships right now, or you don't have enough to offer them. And that's okay. When they say no, you could even go and say, hey, what do you need to get sponsored? What does a person have to do to get sponsored? And they may answer you and say, hey, this is what we're looking for. And it'll give you ideas on how to tweak your channel or your business. But anyway, that's it. Pretty simple. If you want to get sponsored, you have to go ask. If they're coming out of the woodworks and asking you, you're already doing things right. You don't need to watch my video. But if you want to get sponsored, write a letter. Use AI if you have to. Make sure to personalize it. Be yourself. Be authentic, and have some thick skin as well. They're going to tell you no. A lot of people are going to tell you no, and that's okay. Just keep swinging. Be like Babe Ruth. Swing at everything, and eventually you'll get a home run. All right, guys. That's it. Peace out.